Red Faction Guerrilla Re-Mars-tered edition is essentially the same open world sandbox game that launched in 2009, but does this touch up to the resolution and frame rate make it worth jumping back into in order to witness its still impressive destruction engine. Red Faction Guerrilla is an open world game that has you pretty much go wherever you want on the map in order to liberate areas by completing side content to then unlock the main story missions to progress. You will be tasked with destroying marked buildings, rescuing hostages, causing mayhem in crazy vehicles, and racing the clock to smuggle goods for your faction. It's refreshing that you can pretty much go anywhere and do anything you want, but 2009 does reel its ugly head all too often, and antiquated mission structure and scripting constantly battling the randomness of the physics engine will sometimes destroy your fun by telling you to tackle a mission in your own way, to then have to start it all over again because a wall fell on the wrong trigger. Red Faction Guerrilla is at its best when tackling its side content with no fail states, but later scripted missions can have you banging your head against a wall as you get set back 20 minutes and are told to do it all over again because of no fault of your own. Mission structure and scripting has come a long way in the last 10 years, and this is one of those things that makes older games like this all that much harder to go back to, but if you go into this expecting 2009, there are still tons of fun to be had in this crazy world. Red Faction Guerrilla is most impressive when buildings are crumbling, trucks are flying, and rubble is everywhere. This destruction and physics on display is the entire reason why Red Faction Guerrilla exists, and if you're not interested in playing a destruction tech demo that has an open world game painted around it, think the Just Cause series, then you might tire of the monotony sooner than others. Killing grunts, for example, with the standard weapons doesn't really hold up too well nowadays, and you're doing it quite often, but this game gives back as much as you put in to create your own fun, and in this regard the game succeeds. The more creative you get and think outside the box instead of just mindlessly blasting guys, the much more fun you're going to have in Red Faction Guerrilla. If you're the type of gamer that mostly likes going through the motions to quickly plow through the checklist style of map, you might be disappointed by the generic combat. However, if you like to tinker, think creatively, and love anything with the attached Sandbox moniker, you're probably going to enjoy the crazy shenanigans that can only take place in this game. Red Faction Guerrilla Re-Mars-tered edition is an antiquated open world game with a destruction engine straight out of the future, which sounds as much as a mixed bag as it is. With a ton of content to tackle in unique ways, challenge missions with leaderboards, and online multiplayer, which I couldn't find a game for, so you'll have to seek elsewhere for a critique of that, Red Faction Guerrilla is the perfect change of pace if you're already caught up on all the awesome games of 2018 and want something you can fool around with and blow some stuff up for a few weeks during the summer. This has been Deadite from Boomstick Gaming. Check out my brand new Patreon, that can really help me out, and thanks for watching.